The Trump administration wants to apply maximum pressure on China to try to counter what it says is a clear case of US intellectual property theft. An official White House announcement is expected in a few hours, but details have been leaked which suggest the US will slap about $60 billion in tariffs and other penalties on China. US Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer says that the impact will be, quote, maximum pressure on China and minimum pressure on US consumers. Now, this will be the strongest action taken by Washington against China and will clearly raise the likelihood of China reacting with tariffs of its own. Another shot in what could develop into a full-blown trade war between the world's two biggest economies. At the heart of Washington's move is a real fear that China is stealing US high-tech information to help it develop dominance in cutting-edge industries, including artificial intelligence and mobile technology. Well, that technology could also be crucial for the US's own military defence or infrastructure needs. In August last year, authorities began an investigation into US companies forced to share their intellectual property, i.e. trade secrets, when doing business in China. That's because US companies have to partner with local companies if they want access to the Chinese market. Now, the investigation also looked at cyber theft by China and also whether Chinese takeovers of US companies were being bankrolled by Beijing. Well, that probe has finished, and the US says there is clear evidence that China is guilty of all those infringements. We don't have details yet, but it's been reported that Chinese goods in 100 different categories will be targeted. There'll also be new restrictions on Chinese investment in US companies and new visa restrictions on Chinese nationals coming to the US. Now, this latest action should come as no surprise. Donald Trump has long been a protectionist and has repeatedly railed at China over its $375 billion trade surplus with the US. Andrew Stevens in Hong Kong.